I'm turned off by a guy due to financial reasons.
Okay.
Sounds a little first worldy. So I've been speaking to this guy, right? This guy always offers to buy me things without me hinting or insinuating anything, but he never follows through with it. It's been giving me the ick. But I've kept my mouth shut because I don't feel obligated to a guy spending money for me. Wait, you don't feel obligated to a guy spending money on you?
Yeah. So when he promises you sweet nothings, but he never follows through, she's like, well, I'm not going to say anything because, yes, he promised to buy me a Rolex, but I'm not entitled to a Rolex, so I can't say anything.
Okay.
That's the vibe I got from it, at least.
See, I would have never cared hadn't he offered, but it's confusing to me because why would you offer to get me a couple of things and then not get it for me? He has done this on multiple occasions. He has bragged about his shoe collection and several watch collections as well. Leo, get off our podcast.
Leah, what are you doing here?
Leo. Today we went out for a walk and had some coffee, and he had bought my coffee along with a croissant. I said thank you right away. The total for these items was around $15. As I'm drinking my coffee and eating my croissant, he tells me to say thank you again.
No.
I hesitated and I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to say thank you earlier? He replied with, no, I just wanted to hear you say it again. That made me feel weird and had given me an even bigger ick because I could have just paid for it myself. Am I in the wrong for being repulsed by this behavior? Am I materialistic?
No.
No, Leo is.
No, he's trying to control you.
No, he's trying to woo you with money that he doesn't have.
But also, he's definitely trying to be controlling because the fact that he's like, I just wanted to hear you say thank you again. I just wanted to hear you thank me for all the things I've done for you, $3 croissant. For all the money that I've dished out on you.
Here's the funny thing. I've dated this guy too. I dated a guy. This didn't last very long. He drove a Porsche. He owned a couple of Rolexes.
Daddy?
That's all he had.
Right.
That's it. That is it. You want the kicker of this? I paid for the first date. It was like a group thing. I paid for that. Second date, I paid for because I got there first and I put my card down to order a drink. And then we went and did like an activity and came back and then he paid for the second drink. So I guess we split the first date. Next date, I paid for completely because I got there again. He was a half an hour to an hour late and I sat there by myself throwing them back. So I put my card down for that. And by then it was like, all right, just charge the cart. Listen again. I'm not obligated to a man spending his money on me.
I meant the buy to the 30 minutes to an hour late.
No, I know, but I'm saying I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, well, a man needs to spend his money on me. But like, sir, with your 2 Rolexes and your Porsche.
Right. If you want to flex on me, let's see it. Let's flex.
Put your money where your mouth is. Yeah. I will always say thank you when someone buys me things. I'm wondering how many thank yous I got for buying him all these things.
Yeah.
It's just interesting because let's be so for real. I'm a nurse. I'm on a nurse's salary. I'm no Kim K flaunting my bags and my cars. But if you are going to be the person that tries to flaunt your bags and your watches and your cars, do not expect the other person to pay for everything. Do you have money or do you not?
I think this is honestly not about money. I think it's about he was trying to woo you with the thought of money and promise you sweet nothings because the promises are what's going to get into your head. And like, you're going to be so excited for the day that he finally buys you the watch. He finally buys you the car. You're going to stick around long enough to see it. And he's going to rope you in with some other manipulative tactic. Yeah. You're going to have to forget all about the watch. I never said I would buy you a watch. Why the would I buy you a watch? You don't deserve a watch. Like, it starts with these little things. Yeah. And the fact that he demanded that you say thank you a second time, that is so problematic. And the fact that you're like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, did I not say thank you? Because I could see if you did a nice gesture for someone and you were truly offended and you told them how you truly felt and you were like, hey, like, I wanted to buy you this. And honestly, it would have been nice if you were a little thankful for it, or if you just said thank you, it would have made me feel good about it or something. I don't know. I can see getting offended that the person that you really care for, that you just did a good deed for, like, didn't say thank you. And like, sure, speak your piece.
Oh, I say you're welcome if someone doesn't say thank you, because in 2025, we're not being rude either.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, but the fact that he said, oh, no, you already said thank you. I just wanted to hear you say it again. Like, no. manipulative and creepy and weird. Goodbye.
That's not giving you the ick. That's giving you red flag. You need to walk away from that.
That's not giving you the ick. That is intuition and just you know that is not okay and that something is weird about it.
It's lies and it's aggressive. It's so weird.
It's very weird. It's very weird.